Yo, what's up, YouTube? This is Blitz5 here, coming to you with a commentary video on the map firing range. This one is with me and number 2 Pencil. We're in this game alone against a group of people on the other team. Um, Me and him figured we would just decide to play by ourselves and see how we did. Sometimes it gets a little frustrating playing with the whole party because we're all pretty good, and in public matches it kind of ends up being a fight to just get a kill. And sometimes we like a little bit more of a challenge, and this is what this gameplay was in the beginning. The other team kind of kept us to a stalemate, and they were kind of talking trash. So me and number 2 Pencil kind of stepped it up and finished them out for the rest of the game, pretty much pwned them at the end in regular fashion. That's what me and number 2 Pencil do. If you're new to our page, I'm Blitz5, and number 2 Pencil is my friend in real life that I play with all the time. Usually if I'm playing Call of Duty, I'm playing with him, and that's how it is. So as always, I'm going to hop in and out of the gameplay, talk about some things that me and number 2 Pencil are doing at the time, and our strategy, I guess. Right there, almost got the C flag, but couldn't really get it done. And I'm going to talk about some other things as well. First, I guess I'll talk about some stuff with Xbox. My Xbox luckily is doing 5 little flak jacket grenade throwback. My Xbox is doing fine. I think I've gone through like 3 Xboxes. Right now I have the Elite, so that's all good from red ringing, overheating and stuff. But my controller seemed to be getting all screwed up. I broke my controller, well, not broke, not Wings of Redemption style. I was playing Modern Warfare a lot, and this controller was really old, probably like a year or two, maybe even more than that, maybe 2 years old. And the thumbsticks kind of just started to get worn down on it, and that's when you know you play a lot of video games, when your thumbsticks start to wear down. So that's pretty funny, pretty kind of sad, but it's funny as well. I mean, it is like any other thing. If you use it a lot, it's just gonna, get worn down and stuff. So I'm sure some of you guys played a lot of video games. It's happened to you as well. But yeah, so I've bought some new controllers, and I only buy wired controllers. I don't know why, I just like the wired controllers better. I feel like you don't have to worry about batteries or the charge and play, and the controller is lighter, and also it kind of gives you more room to put your hands like in the back, so you like your middle and ring finger and pinky finger. I feel like it gives you more room to put your hand there. So if you guys haven't tried a wired controller, I would definitely think about picking one up on Amazon. You can get one for like $25-30, or if you go to like a store that's like pretty old, like they don't really sell them that much anymore. I think they actually sell the black ones now, but for a while, they weren't selling them. And I remember going to the Seton Hall University Library, the school that I go to. In the library, they had a whole bunch of wired controllers because no one ever bought them, and they were super old, and because they had stopped making them at the time. But I think they might have started making them again, and like I said, I think they're making the black ones as well. But I prefer using them. I think they're awesome, and yeah, so I always get those, even though some of my roommates have some controllers. I'm not gonna stay. Most of them only have one. I think one of my roommates has 2. But I'm not gonna take them from them because they always have friends over playing Xbox too. So. Yeah, I figured I would just buy one, and I just got that in, so I was pretty happy because the controller that I was using, the thumbsticks didn't wear down. The controller, the mic port stopped working, so that was kind of frustrating me. I couldn't use my mic, and then my Triton mic broke as well. So at first I thought it was just my Triton mic, so I started using my Xbox Live mic, but then my Xbox Live mic stopped working, and I was like, what the fuck, this is retarded. So I borrowed some controllers from my friends, and I tried out the Triton mic and the Xbox Live original mic, and none of them were like, they were working fine on my friend's other controllers, but the Triton wasn't. So the Xbox Live mic was working, and the Triton one wasn't. Sorry if that was confusing. So pretty much, I decided to try to buy another wire from the Triton headset to the controller, and this wire is kind of weird because this is a 35mm to a 25mm wire. So the 35mm wire is the basic wire that you have when you plug it into an iPod or a stereo, and the 25mm is the small thin one that plugs into the Xbox controller. So this is kind of a rare wire, so I had to find one at Radio Shack, and I bought it, and it didn't work. So I bought my new controller. I got this new wire for my Triton headset. I was all excited that my Tritons were going to work again, and the Triton headset didn't work. So I called Triton, which I just found out is owned by Mad Catz, the company that makes the controllers. I didn't know that. And they sent me a new wire. It hasn't come yet, and I'm going to see if it works. Hopefully it does. If not, there's a bigger problem with my headset. I don't know. Maybe the wiring in the headset, or something wrong with the mic. I'm not really sure. I spent like an hour or 2 looking at it, trying to figure out all the stuff, testing where the mic was, the wires, bending different wires and stuff, and it just didn't really work. So I don't know really what's wrong with it. I'm kind of mad because they're expensive. I didn't pay full price for them because my friend worked at Best Buy and got me a discount. So but I still paid a lot for them. The X Pros, I think retail value, they're 180. I paid like 90, 80 bucks for it maybe. So still a lot of money either way. And they're awesome. I mean, I used to not use them a lot. When I first bought them, I got them for like Christmas for myself. I got money for Christmas, so I bought them, and I didn't use them at all. I got really frustrated when I had them on. That was really weak, by the way. I should have shot that guy. That's me being pretty rusty at Call of Duty now, not playing that much. My reaction time is definitely down. So, um, what I was saying is I was pretty resistant to using them, but after a while I figured out that it really does help. And a little trick for you guys that don't have headsets: if you don't, next time you're playing Xbox Live or Call of Duty, make sure that you just turn your TV to surround sound settings anyways. Some TVs have the settings and some games have the settings. So if you go play Black Ops, you can change the setting to surround sound. And I noticed that even if I'm not using my headset, the speakers on my TV kind of mimic it. Like if the guy's to the left of me, I can hear it on the left side of my TV. And I never really noticed this before I turned this option on. So if you don't have headsets, that's kind of a cheap version how to do it. And some people just have regular surround sound in their house, which is even better. You just have to annoy your parents or your family turning your surround sound all the way up. That's why the headsets are pretty cool if my roommate's going to bed, or I don't want to be louder. I don't want people to hear like Call of Duty, whatever, triple kill. I just turn on the headset. It's pretty dope, and that's how it is. So yeah, that's pretty much what's going on. Happy I got the new controller. Hopefully the Trittons win again. Look at these guys coming back for another triple kill. I think it was the same dudes, probably at least two of the same guys. I didn't really check their names out. And then another double kill right here. Finally got my helicopter going. Just something to start off the game with, and I didn't notice that guy until it was too late on my radar. So now we finally took the lead. We were kind of fighting back and forth. Got the Blackbird up. I just got the attack helicopter, and the Blackbird's going to help me get my kill streak right now, which is awesome. And getting a ton of defense. I know I haven't hit back too much right now, but end up with a ton of defense in this game. Getting a nice amount of double kills, and then I would have got another one right here, but I ran out of ammo. But you gotta love the dual pythons. And then a knife fail right here, trying to catch up with this guy. So I quickly made it back to my 7 kill streak. For some reason I love using the dual pythons. I don't know if they're the best combination to actually use, but sometimes they blow people away. Sometimes they don't register the shots as well. But if you have a decent connection, it's a lot of fun to use. And pick up the AUG here. Luckily I don't die by that grenade, but I am using flat jacket, so I guess I would have been okay. And yeah, recently I've been using the attack helicopter a little bit more than usual, just because I feel like the chopper gunner kind of just kills your time. You know, it gets shot down so quickly, and you spend the time getting into it, getting out of it, getting shot down. And most people are using Ghost, as you can see on the other team anyway, so it pretty much would have been pointless. And the attack helicopter, even if it doesn't get any kills, it definitely pisses them off. Watch this, direct impact with his own gun. What a fag. That was awesome. I love doing that kind of stuff. So it kind of just distracts the other team, and I like that. Anything to distract the other team and stop them from getting points, especially when you're in domination, you know? That's the major point of the game. And I love this. This guy tries to escape over here to the side, blow him away, pick up the FAMAS. This made me want to use the FAMAS recently, because once I picked it up in this game, it shot awesome. Sometimes, you know, if you haven't used the gun for a while, it feels good to use like an AUG or FAMAS or a Galil, something like that. Definitely hadn't used this gun in a while, and I always use it with the silencer, even though a lot of people hate on the silencers. I still think the silencer has a point. Been using it a lot less, but that's probably why I haven't been posting crazy gameplays like 60 and 1 anymore. I never do that, and it's probably because I don't use Ghost or silencer anymore. Ghost is kind of gay, a little bit cheap, but it is part of the game, and the Modern Warfare 3 Ghost is going to be awesome because it takes 2 perks to fully do it, so I think they balance that out pretty well. So right here, after the dogs, it's pretty much 3 capped, and they're about done. Just trying to pick up some more defense points. I already have a ton of defense, and just trying to max it out as well as the captures. Me and number 2 Pencil pretty much got the most kills, most defense, most captures in this game, and pretty much took everybody out. Let's see if I can get one more. No, I died. So as we come to the end of the game, I don't think I post the score immediately. It took me a second. I was in theater mode and I wasn't paying attention. So I get over 50 kills. I think it's like 58. I get about 14 defends and I think 6 captures. We'll see how accurate that is to the gameplay in a second here. Any moment now. No, I'm just kidding. But now it will come up. So, anyways, thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. And yeah, it was pretty right. 59 kills, 17 deaths. Thanks, guys. Peace out.